Oh my god, First Shot Rio. I wasn't totally sold on her at first, but my god, could she be the next Urban Assault Headhunter? Maybe even better. I think we need to talk about this. So when it comes to soldiers, I know I've previously stated that Master Grenader Ramirez is by far my favorite hero, but most people would probably prefer Urban Assault Headhunter and even argue that she is the better soldier. However, if there's any other soldier that could really give Urban Assault Headhunter a run for her money, I'm convinced it's First Shot Rio. Now, there are three main focuses to First Shot Rio's perks, being her bullet output, her vulnerability, and her Warcry. Those are kind of the three focuses that all the perks revolve around. And this is actually very similar to Urban Assault Headhunter, who also really has a large focus on bullet output and vulnerability. So let's break down each one of these and talk about it and compare the two a little bit, because you know what? Why not? I like comparing things. So the first focus being increased fire rate, the crazy mad bullet output of the Urban Assault Headhunter is one of the things that really makes her a top tier soldier that she is. And now there's another soldier though that does the same thing. In fact, the increased rate of fire between Urban Assault Headhunter and First Shot Rio is identical. No thanks to Epic, who tried to... Okay, I'm gonna restart the mad crazy thing. So when it comes to, nope. So when it comes to increased rate of fire, the mad crazy bullet output of Urban Assault Headhunter is one of the things that really makes her the top tier soldier that she is. However, now there's another soldier that does the same thing. And in fact, the increased rate of fire between the two heroes, being Urban Assault Headhunter and First Shot Rio, are identical. No thanks to Epic, who tried to trip me up with that wording. So, just so you guys don't get confused, First Shot Rio, the perk says it increases the rate to 50%, while Urban Assault Headhunter, the perk says it adds 25% to the previous 50% rate of fire that she already had. So thus, Urban Assault Headhunter ends with like a 75% increased rate of fire, while First Shot Rio ends with a 50% increased rate of fire. Quick side note too, Fortnite Wiki, get yo ish together, because those old stats that are a bit outdated kind of tripped me up for a second here. I figured it out, but I had to like re-record this voiceover because I messed up the first time. So, moving on though, you can check out that increased rate of fire for First Shot Rio right here. This is without, and then this is after reloading and you have that perk going. So it's pretty different, which is crazy. Actually, it's not crazy. That's kind of like what you would expect. But yeah, so where these heroes differ, besides that slight increase or that slight difference in rate of fire, is that the Urban Assault Headhunter only needs a headshot for this increased rate of fire, whereas the First Shot Rio only needs to reload from an empty clip. Now, if that was the end of the story, I would probably give this one to Urban Assault, but it's not. And this is because both heroes have a quick reload perk. However, First Shot can reload even faster than Urban Assault Headhunter, and, get this, and gets a guaranteed crit upon the first shot after reloading. Now, I see this perk as being great with weapons, specifically assault rifles that have a medium-sized clip, so that you can make the most of this increased rate of fire, and also this quick reload perk as well. Now, with other weapons that are a lot more slow firing, this also is kind of cool, because something like the Super Shredder, you can put out a whole bunch of shots really, really quickly. And well, it's not an assault rifle, so you don't get that that guaranteed crit. It's still pretty freaking awesome. So when it comes to this increased rate of fire focus of this hero, I think I'm gonna have to give this one to First Shot Rio over Urban Assault Headhunter. Plus, I mean, there is also Warcry to increase attack speed further, but that's for later on in the video, so be patient, we'll talk about that. So when it comes to vulnerability, again, both First Shot Rio and Urban Assault Headhunter are strong options. I will admit, however, in this case, Urban Assault just flat out wins. Both have debilitating shot and both have kneecapper, which are both great, and they both significantly increase the amount of damage that you do to make husks more quote-unquote vulnerable. But Urban Assault Headhunter also has the benefit of the perk Lingering Pain, and this makes the vulnerability even more effective. So this one just straight up kind of goes to Headhunter as being the better hero with this focus. But, and there is a but here, is that First Shot Rio, again, has Warcry. And this can help make up for the difference in vulnerability that we see between these two heroes. But again, that's for the third section of this video. So, Warcry, let's talk about it. Here it is. Now with Warcry, it is a little bit difficult to compare her to Urban Assault Headhunter because they both have kind of completely different perks. Well, the last few perks we haven't covered on Urban Assault Headhunter are mixed with Keep Out for her grenade, Steady Aim to reduce recoil, and Going Commando to just like shoot things. The last few perks on First Shot Rio are much more focused around Warcry, and this is awesome that there is a focus to these three. Now, Warcry is, in my opinion, a fantastic perk because not only does it benefit yourself, but it also benefits your teammates. Meaning, if you have a strong team, you're able to really come together and do a huge amount of damage and just annihilate husks like crazy. This means that you'll be able to increase your damage output, you'll be able to have faster attack speeds, and your teammates can get that same perk as well. They get that benefit as well. So, you know, like that mini boss, a little Warcry, and it's not a mini boss anymore, but like a rare schematic and a nice pile of loot. But Rio also has 2 additional passive perks which drastically improve Warcry. The first is that she increases the duration of Warcry for 5 seconds, and the second is a passive perk that increases your movement speed during this same period. So as I said, this is kind of a fantastic perk, with the one downside of it being that it works best with a team, and even better with a team that knows what they're doing. So if you find yourself soloing missions all the time, Warcry, it's cool, but it's not going to have the same effect. Now, overall, like big picture, I'm actually incredibly impressed with First Shot Rio. I know many people are working towards that Urban Assault Headhunter, but yo, if you don't have her yet, or you know, even if you do, I highly recommend you check out First Shot Rio. My first few thoughts after taking her into a couple games, playing with her, and having just like a great time, is that she is really an amazing hero that very well may have a good place in the meta. One obvious complaint is that she could run through bullets just as fast, if not faster, than Urban Assault Headhunters. So man, you got to get on that bullet crafting ish. But that hasn't stopped very many people yet. So if it's not stopping you, I'd say check her out. So regardless, you can bet I'm going to be using her for some good time to come, because she's just kind of an awesome hero. So anyways, you guys, like I said, try her out. She's freaking dope. But that's it for now. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are playing her, if you guys want her, what you guys think about her as a hero, because I would love to know too. But anyways, you guys, that's it for now. I'm Iolas, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.